All right, Arkansas fans, we got the win last night, but we still have a lot to work on. I was expecting a bit bigger victory than a 4-point win over Samford. So let's dive into it. I've kind of been on the same, rant so far this season. Our defense needs to get a lot better. We give up way too many easy buckets, too many layups, too many wide open threes. Our transition defense, getting back, matching up, is just pretty awful. They get a lot of easy buckets in transition. We got to clean that up. So when we start playing good teams again, they're going to score points. If we give up easy threes, easy layups, easy dunks, back cuts, we're going to lose those games. So I do think Samford is a pretty good team. I think that they have a good chance to be a tournament team this year. They're very well coached. They've got some good players. So it's not like we, only won by 4 to a complete bum of a team. I think Samford's going to be pretty good this year. However, we need to win those games by at least double digits. So, wasn't really our best outing last night. Offensively, we're going to be able to put up points. We've got skill. We've got talent all over the court to put up points. We do take some bad shots still, especially the young guys. We jack up way too many threes, but I do like where our offense is at. I think our offense is not going to be the problem this year. Our big problems are going to be defense, or at least from what I've seen so far. We have the players to play good defense. Trevin Brazil should be one of the best defensive players in the country. Same with Carter Knox, Billy Richmond. Those guys have the frame, they've got the athleticism to be really good defensively. For whatever reason, we're just not communicating, not matching up well. And we just seem to lose focus at times during the game, where we have absolute mental collapses on defense. Like, just wide open back cut layups. It's unacceptable, especially when we play good teams. So our defense has to get a lot better. Rebounding, we need to rebound more. Our 2 centers, I think they combined for 1 rebound. That's unacceptable. We can't have that. Nick Pringle did absolutely nothing last night. He played 18 minutes. He had 0 points and 1 rebound. We can't have that from our center. He's got to play better. We need him to bring some energy, hustle. We don't need him to score a lot of points. I'm not mad about the 0 points, to be honest. I'm more mad about the 1 rebound. We can't just have 1 rebound from our center, our starting center. That's unacceptable. So I'd also like for us to play a little bit more through the post, especially whenever Malik Ewan's in the game. I feel like he can pass. He's got some post moves. We should be able to play through him when he's in the game a little bit more. I'm not saying we force it to him, but throw it down to the post. Let's get some action going, some cuts, maybe, get an open 3 from that. Or Malik Ewan, I think he's got some post moves where he can actually go score too. I don't think Nick Pringle is really a guy that we need to play through in the post. He doesn't seem like he's going to really be much of a post presence on offense this year. But I just need to see more effort, more effort and more urgency from Nick Pringle on the defensive end. So that's my big thing that we have to clean up this year for us to be able to beat good teams. Is we have to play better on defense. It looks like that's going to be, our weakness this year. The other thing is rebounding. We did rebound a little bit better last night on the defensive end. I don't think they had too many offensive rebounds, but overall, we have to be a good rebounding team. If you're not a good rebounding team, especially when it comes to conference play, we're going to lose some games just because we're going to get out physicaled on the boards. When we play Alabama, Kentucky, Florida, those teams, those guys are going to be physical. They're going to be big. They're going to be long and athletic, just like we are. We have to be able to rebound. So those are my 2 main things. And then offensively, I think we're going to be really good offensively. We've got tons of talent, tons of skill. I do think we need to clean up some shot selection. Like I said earlier, we shoot way too many threes. Sometimes we take just bad shots. We take them too early in the shot clock. Coach Cal kind of said it. Sometimes I feel like some of our guys, they go, oh, I haven't shot in a while, it's my turn, you know? So, however, I mean, there were some good things that we did last night as well. Darius Acuff, I mean, that dude is just so good. He's super efficient. He's awesome, man. I mean, he's going to be one of the best players in the country this year. Malik Thomas, absolute bucket. He's a volume shooter. His percentages haven't really been that great so far this year, but he's just going to put up a lot of points for us. So I'm not too worried about his shot selection because he can make it from anywhere on the court. And then Trevin Brazil stepped up. He had some points last night. He had a good game. Billy Richmond, DJ Wagner, those guys really stepped up on offense. They had good games. But Carter Knox kind of disappeared again last night. He didn't really hardly do anything. You could see Coach Cal in the post-game presser talking about how Billy Richmond played a good game. He got some offensive boards for us. So he played a lot better last night than he did against UCA. But one of the two of those guys have to step up every game, Carter Knox or Billy Richmond. They actually have a lot of similarities. I think Carter Knox should be a better player. He's got more skill, but they're both big-bodied wings, big frames, athletic type players. So one of those guys have to step up every game. It looks like our two freshmen, it looks like they're going to play well almost every single game. And then, you know, we need consistency out of Trevin Brazil, DJ Wagner. He's going to play well. He's not always going to put up a bunch of points, but he plays defense. He slashes. He's not going to turn the ball over a lot. So he's going to be kind of our leader, veteran leader on the team. And then our big guys, man, they just have to do something. They got to play better. We don't need them to score a whole lot of points, but if we could drop it down into the post every now and then, get some offense going off of that, and then they got to rebound. That's going to be their thing. They got to rebound. I mean, we need some boards from those guys. So, yeah, overall, you know, a 4-point win over Samford, not what we wanted, but, you know, a win's a win, especially early on the season. We've got a lot to improve on. Yeah, I mean, it's early on, so, you know, I'm not too concerned. I still think that we have a great team, that we're going to go far. My main concern is just our defense. Our defense has got to get better. Like I said, when we play good teams that can score, when we play those Alabamas, Floridas, Kentuckys, teams like that, we got Duke coming up. We got Louisville coming up, who just beat Kentucky. I mean, those guys are going to be really, really good. Those are really good teams. We can't allow wide open backdoor layups and dunks and wide open threes against those guys. I did like how we played against Samford's best player last night. That guy who was averaging 27.7 points a game. He didn't really have a great game last night. We shut him down for the most part. He did miss 3 or 4 threes that I think he would probably normally make. So I think he kind of just had an off night. But we did a good job on him defensively. So I'm not going to complain about that. I did like how we played against him. So yeah, there's a lot that needs to be improved, but that's expected this early on in the season. So Cal will get them right. We got to play better. I'm not worried about us on the offensive end. We just have to be better on defense and on the boards. If we can clean that up, we're going to go far this year. All right, guys, drop down below what you think about the game last night, what you think we need to improve on, or if you think we played, you know, a great game. Who played the best? Who are you most looking forward to watching this year? And if you haven't yet, follow my page, subscribe to my YouTube, and like this video, and we'll talk to you soon.